Hey, what's up, you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back again with another action figure review. And today, we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse McFarlane Collector's Edition Power Girl. Very excited to open this one up. I'm not very familiar with the character, but I've always liked Power Girl. I always thought she was cool. Having her in this new, DC Multiverse line is really cool. Let's see, you get that basic Collector's Edition packaging. Got the name on the side. She's number 31. Got some really beautiful artwork on the back. Love this artwork. Got Power Girl on the side from Power Girl Reborn. She's number 31. And then you got a barcode at the bottom if you want to screenshot that. There is a platinum edition to this figure where she has a jacket instead of the cape. So let's get to it and crack her open. And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at her accessories. Starting off, she comes with a basic DC Multiverse base. Then she comes with a trading card. Got nice artwork on the front, but on the back, if you want to read it, pause it right now. Out of the package, she comes with these two open hands. As you can see, these are really nice options. I always like it when these figures come with open hands. You can pop these out. She then comes with a pair of these gripping hands. She doesn't come with anything to hold, but again, it's just nice to have the option. Lastly, she comes with two fists. The figure is also equipped with a wired cape, which is nice to see. It's that thick wire, which I'm not the biggest fan of, and the bottom is wired as well, which I'm also not a big fan of, but it is a smaller cape, so it is manageable, and it doesn't bother me when it's a smaller cape. And then the best accessory she can come with is Streaky the Super Cat. Oh man, I'm so happy that she was included with this. I more associate this with Supergirl, or Streaky with Supergirl, but I also associate Streaky with the Crypto the Superdog show, and that's just, again, it's just so nice to see this super pet in the line. As you can see, he's been painted very nicely. We can get the green eyes, the pink in the ears and on the nose. Got the yellow S on the cape, which is really cool. It's a nice soft cape. Would have been cool if it was wired, but I understand why it's not. Get the lightning bolts on the side. That's why he's called Streaky. And then one thing I really like, the paws on the bottom are not painted. As you can see, they're sculpted, but they're not painted. Except for this back one, which has the pink punched in, which is a really nice detail. I really do like that. I do absolutely love how she comes with Streaky. Now, let's take a closer look at Power Girl. Starting off with the head. As you can see, it's a really nice head sculpt. It's really beautifully done. I really think it's a pretty face. So I really like the head. I wish it came with some faceplates to give her some different facial expressions. But the one, this, look is just perfect. I really do like it. Moving down to the torso. Yes, she's got the boob window. I know this is what Power Girl's famously known for, is this little boob window on her costume, which is so funny. Like, really, I know the joke behind this was when she was originally created, the artist drew her boobs bigger and bigger for until people noticed. So I thought that was funny. Again, it's just kind of funny that this is what she's known for. It's funny, and this is technically her logo. She doesn't really have a logo, but it's this. Moving down to the rest of the figure, as you can see, she reuses some parts from the Superwoman figure, which is cool, but we'll talk a little more about that later. But she has these newly sculpted boots, which look nice. She's got these nice, gold buckles. And then looking on the back, those sculpted seam lines, continue on the back. Got that red belt. The figure really resembles the artwork almost perfectly, if you ask me. The only difference I see is the belt. The belt is pretty different. I guess the boots and the gloves are different, but overall, it's a pretty good recreation of the source material. Now let's take a closer look at her articulation. Her head is on a dumbbell joint, can look up that much, can look down, can tilt and rotate all the way around. Shoulders move up that much, they move down, they rotate all the way around. Biceps full, double jointed elbows, and wrist balls that hinge and rotate. Her torso has a dumbbell joint at the base of the waist, so she can arch forward that much, and then crunch back that much. You can also get some tilt and rotation. The leg can kick up really high. Look at that high kick. Like, jeez. And gets a pretty decent back kick as well. Double jointed knees and McFarlane ankle balls that hinge down, up, They do rotate and pivot. And to my surprise, she doesn't have any toe articulation. Measuring out Power Girl, she comes to around 7.5 inches tall. And like I said, she reuses parts from the Wonder Woman and Superwoman body, mainly the legs, and it makes her super tall. Like, I don't like how tall she is, and you'll see how big she is in the comparisons. Here she is next to some Superman figures. We have the Hush Superman and the classic Superman, and like you can see with these two comparisons, she towers over these two, which is really not my image of Power Girl. Like, she should be on the same height as Supergirl. And speaking of Supergirl, here she is next to the Injustice 2 Supergirl. And yeah, I really wish they were around the same height. If anything, I think this Supergirl is a little too short. But again, this Power Girl is just freaking massive. Because I really like Power Girl as a character, and I also like there was a character in JLU called Galatea, which was basically just Power Girl, but it was just a clone of Supergirl, and she was evil. And the Platinum Edition gets rid of the cape and gives her a jacket, which I think would be a really cool base for a Galatea custom, if doing some swapping parts with this version and the Platinum Edition. Like, I think it would be really cool, which I would love to attempt, but this figure is so freaking tall, it's not going to be in scale. And here's Power Girl up in the rotating base. I would say this figure is really cool. I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would. But again, my biggest gripe with the figure is the height. Like, really, she is huge. I wish she was a lot shorter. If she was just a little bit shorter, I think I'd like the figure a lot more. But as is, she's a really good figure. I mean, again, the only gripe I have with her is her height. But she does come with a lot of accessories. She comes with a wired cape, and the new sculpting is really nice to see. She has good articulation. Everything about the figure is good except for the height. That's all I gotta say. Like, seriously. Like, this is a 9 out of 10 figure. But if she was just a little bit shorter, she'd be a 10. So, yeah. If you like this, if you want this figure, you can actually find her out in the wild right now at, not Target, Walmart. I got her from the McFarlane toy store. I'm pretty sure she's sold out, but she'll probably restock. Same with BBTS, same with everywhere else. Hopefully you can find this figure. Like I said, there is a Platinum Edition, which I really want to track down so I can get this Galatea custom going, because that's how I envision this character, is Galatea, not Power Girl. But yeah, cool figure, really do like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.